stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Dak going to put it up right away. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a second down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them? Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That's complete left side to Pickens. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive. It's a give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. But try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Pistol now for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On second down, it's Dak. That is caught to the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Justice Hill to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Second and 10. Prescott. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 1-yard line.
Over there, fullback trying to get it. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Williams. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
The kicker on for the
Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Here comes Hill on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Jackson now on second down. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
The extra point is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. We're going to 40. 26.
On first and 10, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. A give left side. Here's Williams. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Second down, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as They look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. A first down throw for Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
And the Ravens first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Now it's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And on that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And He's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. It's another run here for Williams. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 46, 46.
Prescott now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Anderson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Henry tries to pull his way in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
A massive play here. Late tie game, 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
Baltimore.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Here's Dak to throw. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
The best
5.
quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Prescott again. Now a screen set up for Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 more yards.
Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard
Again, Prescott to the air. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
brings up 2nd and
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Exiting the pocket right. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jackson now on second down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. He's got it! And he's going to go all the way! How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that play is the game winner.
For the 2-point conversion.
180. One shot.
Jackson up top again. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Cowboys 22.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Hey, kill! Here we go. Here we go, 46.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, with a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Oh, costly sack. Can't have that here. We'll have to use a timeout. And barring a defensive penalty, we're down to one play in this one.
Here we go. I check 47. Then we're going to 53. Kill.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.